Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As most of you guys may know, I am Ethan and I'm a content creator. Can't believe it's already 2023. 2022 was just like yesterday. That being said, in today's episode, I'm going to be going over a couple of things about that has happened recently and a couple of things that, I look back and just when it comes to like my YouTube journey and being a creator and everything that I had accomplished in 2022. But I'm also going to be taking you through a day in the life. I have to get some cleaning done and going to be heading to the gym just to get my workout on. So I hope you're able to stay tuned for the rest of this episode. But before I kick things off, I do want to announce that I am officially an ambassador for Cutsclothing. Cutsclothing has been good to me for over a year now, and they have officially put me on the roster as an ambassador for their community, and I can be able to kind of share any offers, discounts, and new releases that they have. Now that the holidays are over, Cuts is offering a different variety of clothing that you can definitely use as we go into a new year and getting back into our routines. As you can see here, I'm wearing the AO pants. It's new color. It is a Canyon slim fit. My size is a 31, and then the length is a 32. In this other outfit, I'm wearing the Prestige Thermo long sleeve, size medium, and I'm topping it off with the new Legacy Anorak, size medium, and it's a good jacket to use, especially during the rainy season, because the jacket is waterproof and able to keep me dry out here in Atlanta. Truly grateful for Cutsclothing. Definitely appreciate them always keeping me looking good and fresh and fitted. I'm excited to take things to the next level with them. Looking forward for all the other releases that come out in the coming year. Now, just keep in mind, I have a discount code you can use. It's going to be in the description. It's Ethan Beloy at checkout for 15% off. And whenever you do that, you're also helping me out. So anytime that you tag me in whenever you order Cuts, it is greatly appreciated. So yeah, 2022 was definitely a whirlwind. As I look back, I think about, some important milestones that have happened in my life, and as crazy and as vulnerable as I can be on this channel, I definitely say there were a lot of hard times more than there were good times. And I think, if you watch my past YouTube videos back in 2021, I was very trying to figure out my identity of trying to be a creator. I left my corporate job of 15 years and then started my own marketing agency. And I went through so many different channels and hurdles that come fast forward to today, looking back, you're just wow, there's been just so much that has happened. So, I'm continuing to figure out, obviously I know what my passions are, and I'm continuing to figure out, what success is going to look like for me and how I'm going to be able to channel all of my passions and aspirations into, being the best version of myself. I would say, though, this past month was probably a challenging month in the sense of my mental health, but I'm starting to see a commonality between the end of the year going into the new year, that there tends to be somewhat of a dip in just how I'm feeling, and just feeling there's just the weight of the world is just pushing you down. So but the good thing about now versus last year is I do feel I have a little bit more resilience towards just anything that just overwhelms me, anything that just kind of puts me, toward the deep end. So I'm continuing to feel like I'm able to stay afloat. I think there's been a couple of things that have stuck out that made me realize that I've never reached to this point. And I can easily break it down and identify, but I think the biggest thing is just really recognizing the issues that you're facing and just figuring out that, or not figuring out, but understanding that it is okay to not be okay. I think a lot of times we try to push our emotion to the side whenever things don't go exactly our way, or when we're just feeling like we're just never good enough, or we just don't have somewhat of a like a wins in your life. We tend to just like put it aside and say, yeah, it's okay. But I think a lot of times I call that like toxic positivity, where you're just constantly staying positive, and it's to the point where like it eventually becomes like an extreme negative. And so I'm learning to like accept the fact that it is okay to not be okay. And so I would say that the first thing is recognizing and understanding what exactly is the issue. Two, it's most common is surrounding yourself with a strong community, people that will always lift you up. There's that saying that when you surround yourself with negative and you have a negative mindset, it just doesn't set up it becomes a recipe for disaster. And then I think the last thing is just continue to take a step back and just really honing in on like what you love doing. So this past month, I did take a pause in like creating content, and as much as I enjoy it, I did take a pause just so I can figure out what I want to create, and two, just starting to kind of do more of the things that I love, like starting to work out more, starting to kind of have time in my day to balance all that I'm doing. And then, because when you kind of get in this content creation mindset or this like process, you start to lose creativity along the way. And I started to feel like I was hitting a wall of creativity. And as I'm sure if you watch my past YouTube videos, I was talking about all of the times that I said I need to start posting more YouTube videos every single month. And I have been, but I was trying to kind of increase the frequency, like at least every week. But I think I hit that point where I just felt like I was just creating, that it just started to kind of feel more routine and robotic, rather creativity to be natural. So I definitely think I did take a step back just to figure out what content I want to continue to produce. And in the end, I decided that I want to continue to produce this kind of content where I can hopefully inspire, entertain, and educate you on just like who I am as a creator, and then all the things that I do in my day-to-day. Those 3 things of like recognizing, surrounding yourself with people that lift you up, and 3, just really focusing on the things that you enjoy and love is what I think kept me grounded throughout this time. And 4, just sometimes you just need to stay in bed all day and just relax, but give yourself a limit to that, because if you stay in bed for a month, then that's just not sustainable. But I think ultimately, that is just kind of where my head's been at. I'm excited for what 2023 is going to be. I'm very hopeful and optimistic. There's been a lot of changes in like my day-to-day, been a lot of changes in like what I do for work. I'm actually being more intentional with the people that I work with, more intentional with my workouts, and just really finding the right time to be able to just live the life that I want.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number 1 up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet. Tell him run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell him run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip this, wet.
Alright guys, we're reaching the end of this episode. First thing first, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support in 2022. I'm looking forward to seeing what 2023 may bring and all the content that I'm able to provide to you guys, as my intention is to add value to you guys every single day. So that being said, before I close out this episode, I do want to say, if you're ever feeling in a position where you can't ever get out, or you just feel like you're just stuck, just know that, the thing that worked for me is just really recognizing what the real issues is and identifying that it's okay to not be okay. And secondly, being able to have a community that will be able to lift you up and push you out of there. And last, just doing the thing that you love, just taking a step back, figuring out what things that you enjoy a lot, and being able just to do that for a little bit until you can get that mojo back. So again, thank you so much for your support. I'm looking forward to what the rest of this year may bring. If you found this video entertaining, please like or subscribe. I'll see you in my next episode.
First I tell 'em run it off.